Gallifrey Gals. Gallifrey Gals. Gallifrey Gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world.
Hello.
Hi!
Welcome to the Gallifrey Gals Get Warped.
Can't
Can't really tell, but I've moved all of my collecty stuff into a shelf behind me.
I can tell.
I don't know how much
cute.
it's visible in our framing here, but
I'm going to tell you right now that it looks like a clutter of stuff, but I'm sure that in...
I'm gonna tell you now, it looks super messy, like you didn't pay attention to it at all.
No, it's just because it's all like one, like, it all just looks like one.
It looks nice in person.
I'm sure it does. That's what I mean, is like, it just looks like I wish I could see it in person. It's probably organized beautifully.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but
I would.
I'm Paula.
I'm Katrina. Did we say that?
I don't think we did.
Oops.
We're the Gallifrey Gals. And,
Okay.
we're
I'm
watching.
writing a
What?
little bit of that. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm watching. If you want to see a really adorable cameo reaction that was sent to us by a patron, it's John Delancey.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
so cool.
a really, really, really cool cameo. So sign up for our Patreon if you want to check that out, because I'm sure it's going to be on there soon or
Yes.
already.
Or already, because we reacted to it as a Patreon special video. So that's a thing.
Yeah. And we're on episode 11.
We are finally about
We're
to
on the
see
2 weeks later.
the part 2 of Chain of Command. Before we start, this is for Katrina, and this is also for anyone who is unfamiliar with this episode. But I would like to put a bit of a disclaimer at the start of this, which I'm perfectly comfortable doing. One, because we know from the end of last episode that Picard has been captured by Cardassians and is a prisoner essentially at the moment.
Yes.
And also because Jerry Ryan, who did all of the rewrites on this episode, has come out and said she wishes that they had put a disclaimer at the start of this episode when it aired. That it might not be suitable for children, because I guess there were some complaints that the episode was too intense for kids, and her statement is like, you know what, it is too intense for kids, and I wish we'd put a disclaimer on it. So there are going to be intense depictions of torture.
That's what I had a feeling.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, this. I don't think these are spoilers, but I want you to be prepared for them. Torture and like, I'll even mention like attempts at brainwashing and like reprogramming as part of that kind of torture.
Yep.
And so be prepared for that, because this episode is not going to shy away from it. And they actually consulted with Amnesty International on this episode when they worked on it about what this experience would be like. And Patrick Stewart used a lot of that. He actually apparently had tapes from them that he used to prepare for the role.
It's a very intense role as an actor.
Yes.
It's a very intense role.
There's some more little things we can talk about at the end, but I think that's enough to start. So
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess be ready for that.
I'm ready.
Right. Well, then on that lighthearted note,
Let's
watch it. I haven't said this yet, Katrina, but you're adorable with the hat on like that. I love it. Okay, that's all.
Thank you. Thank you. It looks good forward too.
I like
It's not
it.
bad, but I don't know. The backwards
it's pretty
is
cute
just-
back. Yeah,
It's just working. It's working.
you're very California scene kid, I feel like.
Hey.
All right.
Well, here we go.
I demand to see a neutral representative as required by the Federation Cardassian Peace Treaty.
They assure us they will dispatch someone immediately. Will you allow me to remove your restraints? Would you care to tour the Hibishian burial vaults?
What I would like.
Just to fucking go home.
Mm-hmm.
We need to know the Federation's defense strategy for Minos Corva.
You've injected me with drugs. Surely you must realize that I've already answered truthfully every question you've put to me.
Captain.
Oh, he does remember.
It's already, the tone of this episode has been so different right from the start.
Are you in good health? Do you have any physical ailments I should know about?
His heart.
Hmm.
From now on, I will refer to you only as human.
Hi, sir. Request permission to begin planning a rescue operation.
He won't allow it.
I know you were close to him, Will.
We cannot just abandon him.
He's gone. I'm sorry, Will, but you're gonna have to accept that.
It's the most hilarious.
Just pouring his little thermos coffee.
Here's what's going to be hard about this is that he is a very fucking good actor.
Yes.
That's what's going to be hard about this.
Yeah.
How many lights do you see there?
I see 4 lights.
No. There are 5. While you were under the influence of our drugs, you were implanted with a small device. It's a remarkable invention. I don't enjoy this, but I must demonstrate. It will make everything clearer.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I asked how many lights you see.
There are 4 lights.
If the Federation agreed to a complete and immediate withdrawal from this sector, then we would be disposed to release Captain Picard.
He's just waiting for some sign of weakness on our part before he starts making more demands.
I can't believe you're willing to sacrifice Captain Picard's life as a negotiation tactic.
Will,
As first officer, it is my responsibility to point out any actions that may be mistakes by a commanding officer, sir.
And maybe it's time you found other responsibilities. Me confine you to quarters as well.
What a dick!
Everything in me, it would take everything in me not to sock him right in the fucking jaw.
In case of a Cardassian attack, the Enterprise will be assigned as command ship for this sector. If the Cardassians got wind of that,
They might have assumed that Captain Picard would know those defense plans.
He wants Picard back too. It is strange
I
seeing
want you to be very
Data in
careful
red.
with your
I know, I don't-
from now on, Jalora.
Like it?
Now that you're separated from my mother, she depends on you.
I will, Father.
They're not the same as we are.
Will you read to me tonight?
So of course I will.
We love instilling our beliefs in our children without.
I'm surprised that you let her come in here to expose a child to this. When children learn to devalue others, they can devalue anyone, including their parents.
Ooh!
We developed new resources. We initiated a rebuilding program. We have mandated agricultural programs. That is what the military has done for Cardassia.
All right.
Her belly may be full, but her spirit will be empty.
Shall we begin again?
How many lights are there? I only see 4.
Lights are there.
Unless he's standing in front of the 5th one like a fucking asshole.
Lights.
Wake up. I must congratulate you. You're remarkably strong-willed. I see no point in holding you further. You may go.
Man, it's hard to watch him need to hold on to those poles to walk.
We will get what we need from the human female. I wanted to finish my interviews with you before I interrogated her. I had hoped it might not be necessary.
Stupid liar.
Are you choosing to stay with me? Excellent.
Starfleet now believes the Cardassians are preparing to invade Minas Corva. I'm convinced that their invasion fleet is hiding in the McAllister Nebula. We're gonna need a shuttle, specially outfitted to operate in the nebula by 1400 hours. Beverly, you'll need to...
Have sickbay ready for the casualties you're about to send me.
That's right.
This I feel like would be worse to me than any
The
physical
food.
torture, is having to watch someone eat
Have
and drink in
something
front
to
of me.
Wonderful.
Ugh.
Once I found a nest. Taspers had mated and built a nest in the eave of a burnt-out building, and I found 3 eggs in it. Of course, an older boy saw them and wanted them.
Must be rewarding to you to repay others for all those years of misery.
What do you mean?
Torture has never been a reliable means of extracting information. I won't see a powerful Cardassian warrior. I will see a 6-year-old boy.
Picard. Stop it.
Ah, you called me Picard.
What are the Federation's defense plans for Minos Corva?
4 lights. You are 6 years old. Weak and helpless. Dominion.
Ugh.
Like I said, the hardest part
How are we
is
doing?
him.
We're almost done, sir.
Am I disturbing you? Not at all. Let's drop the ranks for a moment.
Oh, now you want
Thank
to...
you.
Oh,
You're insubordinate,
really?
Arrogant, willful.
If we've dropped
Well,
ranks.
are dropped, Captain. I don't like you either. You are arrogant and closed-minded. I don't think you're a particularly good captain.
You're the one that dropped ranks, buddy.
We'll pilot the shuttle, Commander.
Yes. You're welcome.
Oof.
Do I want to know how close that was?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Ready to deploy the mine?
Sure don't.
Were you successful, Commander?
Aye, sir. The mines are laid.
Your presence here is another deliberate provocation
I'm not going to argue with you, Golden. Every one of your ships has a mine on its belly, my finger's on the button, and you're in a very bad position. That was just a baby. Your ships will leave the nebula one by one. Oh, and one more thing.
I want the Captain Picard
I
back.
understand you're holding a Starfleet officer named Jean-Luc Picard. I expect him returned.
I've just received word. The Enterprise is burning
fucking
in
kidding me?
space. There's no need for any further information from you. The word will be that you perished with your crew.
He's lying.
I want to go push up my glasses that aren't there right
You do,
now.
however, have a choice. A life of ease and reflection and intellectual challenge. Or this. Tell me how many lights you see. This is your last chance.
Oh, thank fuck.
Don't be a stubborn fool.
Get him cleaned up. A ship is waiting to take him back to the Enterprise.
There are 4 lights.
Fuck you, guy. You lose.
You fucking
Trying to get in
lost.
one more chance at feeling powerful before you knew he was going to be taken away from you.
fucking lost.
Computer,
Okay.
transfer all command codes to Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
USS Enterprise now under command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Thank goodness.
I stand relieved.
What I didn't put in the report was that at the end, he gave me a choice. All I had to do was to say that I could see 5 lights when in fact there were only 4. But I was going to. I would have told him anything. But more than that, I believed that I could see 5 lights.
Patrick Stewart is so phenomenal.
It's an amazing performance. Absolutely amazing.
And the man that played the Cardassian also did a very good job at being
David Warner.
absolutely. Oh, that's David
David
Warner.
And apparently,
That's right. That's who. Okay.
Listen to this. He apparently got that job 3 days before they started filming. So
Jesus Christ.
he had done some things in the original series stuff. Hadn't done anything with TNG. Didn't really know anything about the Cardassians, what their lore was. Did not have time to learn his lines. So all of his lines were on cue cards during that. Can you believe that? That good.
All of his lines were on cue
And
cards?
according to him, his lines were either written down somewhere for him to look at or just off screen behind Patrick Stewart because he didn't have time to learn them. Can you believe that?
Because this is the complete opposite of what we're talking about in that cameo video of how we like to approach our acting style, which is having time to put in that homework, to memorize, to do those things so that you can be free to play in the moment.
Yeah.
The thing that can be so hard about auditions or self-tapes is because you get them in the last moment.
Yeah.
You're not memorized. So you've got to be able to look at a paper but still give them a full performance. To do that for an actual day on set and to give that good of a fucking performance,
he was
that is fucking
so good.
remarkable.
Yeah.
I would have never, I have chills right now. I would have never, ever, ever known that. Ever. That he was so good. And he was so good at being so terrible.
He was, yeah.
That blows my fucking mind. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I said it several times throughout, but it's just, you have another very talented actor like Patrick Stewart, who, like you said, they sent him those tapes so he could really like do his homework and study, and boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know, it's that like kind of same concept of when you see someone get choked out in a movie, it's the person getting choked, quote unquote, who has to make that performance seem real. It has to be that person to make it.
Yes.
Because obviously you're not going to have someone actually choking you. They have to obviously do the grip and have the, you know, whatever, but it is the person.
Yeah. The victim is the one who's selling
the victim
what's
who
happening.
is selling it and is in charge of that situation. And it's exactly what he had to do with this. My fucking God. It also just breaks my heart that Captain Picard has to go through shit.
Yeah.
He went through this with the Borg, which is like so horrifying to have your entire self stripped away and then murder thousands of your own people.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yup. There was part of this that what is it? There is Oh, when this aired in the UK, they cut some of the more intense torture scenes from it.
Makes sense.
The BBC cut some of it.
Like I said at the start, the very, very start, the tone of the episode is just different. The tone right off the bat is like, this is not a normal like Star Trek episode. This feels like a Star Trek episode. You know, it's just like, oh shit. And yeah, those torture scenes were intense. Very intense for children, especially at that time. When you're not, that's,
yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So at this point, basically in the canon is when Deep Space Nine starts. Now, after this episode.
Because the Cardassians are like a big villain on that, right?
Yes. Because Deep Space Nine is about Cardassia. During all this time, they're talking about a war. Well, during this time, Cardassia has been occupying the planet Bajor.
Wait,
and
Cardassians or?
The Cardassians have been occupying the planet Bajor. They attacked it.
Which is?
And it's Ensign Ro, that's her home. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So for years, Bajor, there has been an occupation of Bajor by the Cardassians. And there is a space station. And it is escaping my brain right now what the Cardassians called it. Sorry, everyone. It's just,
Oh, well.
But that's going to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Turok 9, whatever. It's fine. But as part of a peace agreement that has now come to light, the Cardassians are pulling out of Bajor, and as a neutral force, the space station becomes Deep Space Nine, and the Federation takes it over in conjunction with Bajoran officers. And then a lot of Deep Space Nine is about the Bajor Cardassian stuff, along with some other things, but yeah. And at this point, I'll also say, though there is no official goodbye,
Chief O'Brien
and Keiko are now on Deep Space Nine. We have seen, I believe, actually, the Rascals episode is the last time we see them.
Last one. Okay, I had a feeling.
So,
not my bugles.
So yeah.
Oof.
So that's that. Pretty intense episode.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
That was very good.
It's
that was very good. I'm just like forever head over heels in love with Patrick Stewart.
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
I can't help it too, like TMI is weird to like admit in the video. But I'm sometimes very attracted to older men, and he is just a very attractive older man.
Hot.
My God, he's fucking
it.
hot. Yeah. He is so fucking attractive.
I think he's pretty
and
good
then
looking.
He's an artist who's a wonderful actor who, you know, and there's all of those things tie into it. And I'm like, goodness gracious. Like,
yep.
I'm in love with him.
Excuse me. Oh gosh, there was something else I was gonna say.
I know, and I interrupted you by wanting to say that Picard is hot.
The heck was it? What were you saying right before that? Oh, now you'll get it. Now, this is an episode this is one of the episodes I've been waiting for us to get to since like we first started watching TNG, because this is very classic.
God.
There are 4 lights. It's one of those things that it's a reference. People will reference it.
And it's a very
they will, because that's defiance. This guy wanted him to say there were 5 lights when there were not, and he never actually gave in. And so, like, that is a quote or a reference you will see people make sometimes. So, okay. Well, that's that. We should I guess we should wrap it up here, shouldn't we?
Tell you all about the things that help make the channel possible, which is signing up for our Patreon over at patreon.com/GallifreyGals. Sign up for full-length reactions, access to our Discord community. I tried to combine that and say Discord community.
You get Ascord.
And you know what? You get to see fun little extra bits like that normally get cut out for YouTube edits.
Yep.
And just other little fun treats that we like to post along the way as well. It helps make the channel literally possible. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
If you can financially support.
Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, give the video a like, leave us a comment. And thank you everyone for being here. We appreciate you very much.
Damn straight.
And
17,000 of you.
That's bonkers.
Okay.
Catch your Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no cat has ever watched before.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.